Good morning, beautiful people of the world. Good morning. It is Wednesday, September 25th, 2024. Oh, shoot. I forgot to put my seatbelt on. Got to do that. It's a weird sound this morning when I came out. Sound like a cat and had some kittens. And these kittens crying. I heard it last night. I thought my cat had got out. I don't know. It's something weird. How y'all doing this glorious, beautiful, wonderful, grand rising morning? Praise God, from whom all blessings flow. Thanking him and praising him for another day, a day that I have never seen and a day that I will never see again. But I give him honor, glory, and praise for it. I hope you all are doing all right this morning. Or this afternoon, or this evening, or if you're watching this the next day, I hope you're doing all right. I'm doing all right. In my last video, I told you guys that I was thinking about going to my deferred comp and getting some money. So I did do that. I wasn't able to get as much as I wanted, but I was able to get something. So, you know, it's a shame that you put money into these 401ks or deferred comps or whatever you want to call them, and you got to pay taxes on your own money that's coming out of your own paycheck. You know, it's just kind of messed up, and they do kind of make you go, well, they didn't make me go through a whole bunch of red tape to get it, thank God. But I've heard people say that they have had to go through some stuff to get it, you know. So, nevertheless, I was able to get it. I don't know when I will get it. Hopefully, I'll get it in the next couple of days. I got to call them today and find out, because the guy put me on hold and we got cut off. But he was going through the app. We were on the app called My Retirement. And on the app, it's you know, it prompts you, it takes you through the prompts. So, yeah. So, anywho, I was able to get a nice. I wanted, like, cause when they tax this, it ain't gonna be that much. So I gotta pay like $37 back a month. I did it for 60 months to pay it back. So what I'm going to do when I get my raise, I'm going to up my contribution. We'll never make it with you driving, sir or ma'am. I'm going to up it so that I will, get more, have more money taken out. So, or either I'm gonna leave it like it is. I don't know. Probably gonna leave it just like it is. I want to get into another credit union, like Navy Federal or something like that. I don't want to go through my job through the credit union. So I'm gonna see what I have to do to get in that. Yeah. So, that's about it on that. I got to get out of this hole. I got to get out of this financial hole that I'm in. And it's really, once the end of October comes, I'll be like okay. But I'll have to pay that for 6 months. I got to pay that off with the for the cat. So once I get out of this financial hole, I'll be okay. I did go over on my OnlyFans app, my over there, and told the guys that I would do some custom videos for them, but it could not be anything sexual, because I'm not willing to show my goodies. You know what I mean? And they old goodies too. But I'm just saying. But the subject that I wanted to talk to you all about today was, what would you do if your significant other, if you were married? This is for the married folk, okay? This is not for, well, they could be for the single people. But let's just say you're in a committed relationship. Married, not married, but in a committed relationship. What would you do if your significant other, man, this is for the ladies, if your significant other got another woman pregnant? Men, what would you do if your significant other got pregnant by a man, obviously? What would you do? Now, I ask this question because I know a couple right now who I'm very, very good friends with who is going through this. He cheated while they were married, and he got this young woman, now I do mean she's a young woman, pregnant. I don't know if you all watch Love and Hip Hop with Rashida and Kirk. Same thing. He got a woman pregnant. The woman had the baby, so forth and so on. What would you do? What would you do? Would you stay with this person, or would you exit left? Because it's happened many, many, many times in many marriages. This is nothing new. It has happened. I've heard people say, yeah, we found out we had a sister when we went to Daddy's funeral. Kids coming out the woodworks. That song, Papa Was a Rolling Stone, wherever he laid his hat was his home. Yeah, okay. So the women, I should say, back then really kind of like didn't have a choice but to stay, because they were not the breadwinners. They were not the ones out here working in the field and working on these jobs, and so they had to stay in situations that maybe they didn't want to stay in, because they didn't have no means of no way of, making a living. Hold on, y'all. You awfully close. But, so that's my question. My question is, what would you do? Now, like I said, I know of a true story of someone who is going through this right now. Both of them, the man and the woman, is my friend. The guy I grew up with in the neighborhood, he's a childhood. Actually, I did a love connection and got them together. The young lady I graduated from high school with, sweet lady. I'm pissed at him. I'm really pissed at him, because I'm just like, why wasn't you more careful? Why didn't you use a condom if you was going to cheat? And that's the thing that really, really bugs me with men. That's the thing that really bugs me. It bugs me because if you know that you want to step out on your wife or your significant other, your longtime partner, why? And I told you all, this video, the one that I put up yesterday, you ought to see that today and probably see this one today, because it took forever for that video to upload yesterday. But why? Why is it so hard for men to wrap their pickles up? I don't have a penis, so I don't understand, and I don't know what it is about wrapping it up. I don't know why y'all have an issue about wrapping it up. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I don't understand why men will not use a condom. I don't understand that. I do not understand that. I don't understand why y'all can't use a fucking condom. Oh, it don't feel the same. You don't feel it don't, you can't feel it. You can't you can't feel the listen, if you got a kid in the room or an older person, you might want to turn your volume down, or you might want to exit the room, go in another room and listen to this video. I don't want to be disrespectful to anybody, or anybody who has an elderly person or a young child in the room listening to me talk, okay? Because it might get graphic, and so that's a disclaimer, okay? So either turn your volume down or walk in the other room, because I'm finna get down to the knit and the grit this morning, because I'm irritated with men, okay? There's a young lady on TikTok. I started watching her. I started binge watching her videos. She talks about men and about sex, and how most men are predators, and how men, she didn't say most men, she said men. And she talked about how men don't come to give, they come to take from us. She's a young woman. If I'm not mistaken, I do believe that she's a lesbian. And so, of course, the men are like, oh, you just hate men. You hate men because you a lesbian, this and that and other. And she breaks it down. Okay? I will find her name and I will let you all know to go over and support her. She's got a huge following over on TikTok. She spits a lot of truth. Things that I did not really think about when it comes to men and relationships, okay? So, I'm irritated with men because I just find men to be so damn irresponsible when it comes to not only your body and giving you diseases like trichomonas, all these others. They also are very responsible when it comes to their own body. The thing that they love, which is their dicks, that's the thing that they don't make sure is covered and protected. And when I hear men say it don't feel the same, you all know, I talk to men more than I talk to women on a daily basis, because I work with predominantly all men. And men feel comfortable talking to me about these things because I don't judge. I'm not uncomfortable. And I give them a space to be able to talk to me and me not get offended because I'm a woman. So I have a lot of male friends on this job, and some of them I don't talk to at all. I think a lot of them that work here are idiots. They just do stupid stuff. Just the way that they move and operate. And I just be like, why would you do that? Like yesterday in the parking lot. That was dumb to me. Listen here, my own child, okay? My own son. Things that it don't make sense to me. And so what does not make sense to me is when you all, men, lay down with women and you don't cover your dicks. You all love your dick. You love it. You like to play with it. You like to hold it. You like to look at it. All of that. But what you care about it getting hurt, what you care about sticking it in any and every hole, what you care about the smelly, fishy, rotten fruit, which is the peach, the coochie, y'all don't give a fuck. Yeah, man, her pussy stank, but you fuck her anyway. Now, listen, before you get offended, before you get in your feelings, before you get your tighty whities, you know, wrapped around your balls and up your ass. Listen here, I ain't talking about all y'all, but I'm talking about a vast majority of y'all. I hear very, very rarely from men, man, I'm selective on who I give my dick to. You don't really hear that from men. As long as it's a hole and it's mushy and gushy, y'all want to stick your dick in it. Remember the movie where the guy was a virgin and he put his penis in the apple pie because it was mushy and gushy? That's y'all. That's y'all. Y'all never, ever, 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 ever. And I'm 54 years old, and I know this for a fact because I've been with men intimately, sexually. Okay, I've had my share. Okay, you all never ask before y'all fuck, are you on birth control? Are you on something? Perfect example. Me and my friend have been bumping and grinding for months. I had the IUD. I had it for 10 years, actually more than 10 years, almost 11. So my doctor kept on saying, you need to get that removed. You in menopause now. You can't get pregnant. You know, and I'm like, oh no. She was like, no, really. She was like, you know, you good. You can't get pregnant. But all the months that he and I was bumping and grinding, he never asked me, not one time, are you on birth control? Now, granted, maybe he thought because we are in our 50s, oh, she can't get pregnant again. He's never asked me anything about, you know, do you have anything? Have you had anything in the last 6 months? Man, y'all don't give a fuck. And women, you all seem to let men go in raw and don't make them use condoms either. Now, we have to take the blame for that as well. Because women, come on. We know that men ain't just fucking us. Most times. I'm not saying that they not, but I'm just saying most times they fucking you and somebody else. You know, it's like one coochie ain't good enough. They gotta have 5 and 6 coochies. They gotta make, I wanna see if I can get all the pussy. You know what I'm saying? As someone explained to me yesterday, a man said to me, I was having a deep conversation with a man yesterday. A man who is like, you know, high up in rank here at my job, but we talk. I said, what is it? I said, what is it? Why y'all gotta have all of these different cultures? He said, do you like eating the same thing every day? I said, oh, because this is what my friend told me. He said, men like variety. I said, so one vagina ain't good enough. Y'all gotta have, you gotta dip into all these different coochies. He was like, this is my friend. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that's how a lot of men are. So my thing is with women, we have to stop letting a man go in raw when we know that most of them are not faithful. I remember, and I know I'm jumping around, but I remember when I was about 19 years old and I went to get on birth control. I'll never forget. I had a nurse practitioner. I remember her first name being Margaret. She was very, very sweet, very nice lady. She said, I've been married 20-some years and I still make my husband use a condom. I was like, why? I said, you don't trust him? She said, it's not about trust. She said, it's about the fact that they slip up and they do stuff. And she said, and men don't use condoms. This is what she told me when she was 19. I thought it was very, very weird. But as I got older and I hear of these stories of men getting women pregnant, and then you not only have you impregnated this woman while you were married, but you've taken the chance on bringing me some shit back that I can't get fucking rid of. So I now, as I got older, as I was 19 years old, first time I went to get on birth control. I now get what she's saying. Because do you know how many men step out on their wives or their longtime significant other partner and they bring back diseases or AIDS because they don't use condoms and they don't ask questions. If you a man and you want to cheat, okay, I'm a man, boom, 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 I want to cheat. I want to go out here, I want to get me some punani. I want to go out here, because I mean, whatever, right? Why can't you use a condom? I don't want my woman to find out I'm fucking around on them. So I'm gonna make sure. Let me tell you something. I had another male friend who works here. He had been fucking around on his wife. The only reason why he stopped fucking around on her, was because she came to him and she said, I got a sexually transmitted disease. I believe it was chlamydia. And she told him, she said, motherfucker, I know goddamn well where my pussy been, but I don't know where your dick been. Who you fucking? And because he knew the type of wife that he had, and because he knew that she was the type of woman that was not cheating, he had to confess and tell her. He went to the doctor and found out he had it, and he got it from a girl that he was fucking around with who was single, and because he was married, she was fucking other dudes and not making the other dudes use condoms. So now he's in a situation where his wife, she don't trust him at all, and she has made his life a living fucking hell. He can't do shit. Cause she be on him. And like I told him, when he told me about this, I said, what did you think was gonna happen? This is this ignorant bastard right here. I got here early today, y'all. I wasn't playing. I don't know why he. Look at this ugly little witch. I can't stand her. You're talking about a funky coochie this, oh, she nasty. She the one who come out the bathroom, took a shit, asking me about was I gonna mop the floor and then wash her fucking hands. Nasty cow. Heifer. Nasty. Anyway, I told him, or I asked him, I said, what did you think was going to happen? What did you really think was going to happen when she found out about you and this other woman? And not only were you fucking around, you brought her back some shit. See, I would have to kill a motherfucker. I'd have to kill him. Because it just I tell you, you know what it does? It makes you not want to deal with nobody. Nobody. Real talk. But he brought her back a disease. And so in this other situation with my friend, you know, he has a baby now. And he had moved in with the girl. And they living their best life. And he over there with his baby. He didn't even come back and say, I fucked up, I'm sorry, which I don't know if he did or didn't. But the point I'm trying to make is that, okay, my girlfriend put him out. But the problem I had with the whole situation was, to me, I felt like that's where you want to be. You want to be over there. Because if you didn't want to be over there and you was really sorry and I was who you really, really wanted, and you said, you know, I messed up. I don't know why I didn't use protection. I got her pregnant. But the fact that you moved in with her old girl, that tells me that you don't want me no more. Because you can still be a part of your child's life. You ain't got to do all of that. Why you gotta move in with her? I don't get it. So my question to you is, what would you do? Let me tell you what I would do. I would not end the marriage or the relationship if I knew that you were sorry and you was trying to do everything you could to make it right. But see, once you go and you move in with the mistress, we getting a damn divorce. Because you ain't showed me where I lie with you, where you ain't showed me what it is with you. Game over. Game over. Ain't nothing else to talk about. Ain't nothing else to discuss. None of that. None of that. And some of you always probably say, well, I would leave. Well, in a perfect world, most people probably would want to leave. But if you got property, houses, or whatever, a lot at stake with that person, it may be hard to leave. Because everybody's situation is different. And I told my girlfriend, I said, you know what? That's where he want to be. And you got to let him go. And I told him, I said, you moved in with her. Once you moved in with her, he said, well, she put me out. I don't care. Go live in your car. Go live in the park, wherever. But don't go move in with her. It's fucked up. It's just fucked up. You had already cheated. You got a baby now that's here. I just, oh. And I say this to women who have been in this situation, who tell the man after he ain't got another woman pregnant, well, you know, he can't, the baby can't come over here. He can't be a part of the baby's life. You sound stupid as hell. You either leave that situation alone, or you accept it. You either leave, you exit the relationship, the marriage, the relationship, whatever it is. You exit that relationship. You understand what I'm saying? You exit that relationship. And you be like, you know what? I'm not going to deal with this at all. But women, what you cannot do, you cannot tell a man that he cannot be a part of his child's life. You can't do that. Can't do that. That's not fair to that child. That child ain't in that mess. This is grown folk mess. If you with him, you're going to have to accept that child. Because how dare you as a woman who have had a child, maybe yourself, how do you tell a man that he can't be a part of an innocent baby's life? The baby ain't got nothing to do with it. And believe me, it's not an easy thing dealing with that. I can only imagine that that's got to be really, really difficult and really, really hard to be with somebody and know that he got an outside child. And he had this outside child while y'all was married. That's deep. But again, it goes back to what I said about men and using condoms. It goes back to what I said about men not asking you, are you on birth control? Because I asked my friend, I said, you've never asked me that. He said, well, I just assumed that you were. But why would you assume anything? Why would you assume anything? Why would you not ask me? That don't make sense. And they never ask. Men never ask. They never asked you when you had your last pap smear. They never asked you when you had your last checkup. They never ask you, have you been tested for this, that, and that. They never ask. They just go right in and get to humping. It's like all their sense and sensibility it leaves, it drains. The penis get hard, and all the blood flow from their damn brain go to their dick. And then when the woman get pregnant, they like, oh my God, what the fuck? You stupid bitch. Why you pregnant? Oh my God, you want on birth control? Da, 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 da. Y'all know I'm not lying. Bitch, I'ma kill your motherfucking ass. You trapped me. No, bitch, you trapped your motherfucking self when you didn't wrap your pickle up. Condoms aren't made like they were back in the 50s. They got all kinds of new shit. But you rather smoke your weed and gamble your dice and do all this old bullshit. What you blowing for? You rather do all of that. That's some stupid shit. You got lucky. You got lucky. My co-worker. Yeah, he blessed he got a parking space. But that's just stupid to me. You was blessed today, brother, because you know it be up in here, it be packed like a mug.
I was pulling in like I should just park on the street. Don't even drive in here. I was coming slow, I was like, oh shit.
You was blessed.
Thank you.
I know, right? Especially at this time.
Woo.
I know.
I knew when I left the crib, I was like, park on the street. All right, baby.
All right, you too, sweetheart. It's so funny. This guy that I was just talking to, my first cousin who works here too. He don't work in our department, but they're best friends. So he always be telling my cousin, I'm looking out for your cuz. He a sweet guy. So I just don't really understand. I don't get, you know, I don't get it. You know, I just don't. I don't understand the concept of not protecting yourself. And this is the thing, y'all. Some men have they have a great wife, they have a great home, a great marriage. I mean, but you willing to lose it all for some pussy? I swear I don't understand it. And this is what I had said to the guy I was talking to yesterday. I said, he been married a long time. I said, but you willing to risk 25, 35 years for some pussy? And you got pussy laying there all the time, every night, every morning. All you gotta do is roll over and get on top. Or she can roll over and get on top of you. You got pussy right there. What is so different about different pussy? I swear, I'm not a man, so I don't understand how y'all are wired when it comes to sex. I do, but I don't. But I don't understand, because for women, we can be with one man for years. And we satisfied with that one dick. We ain't out here trying to get on another dick and another dick and another dick. We ain't in people DMs. We ain't hollering. Now, there's some women that's some hoes. And I'm not going to say they're hoes. There's some women that like to I'm not going to say they're a hoe. Let me retract that. Because that don't make you a hoe because you are a woman who likes sex and you like men and you like having sex with multiple other men or whatever. Because you know that's the stereotype. You know, we consider a hoe when we do it. Men are considered, well, you know, he's just a man. That's just in his nature. And you know what? I agree with that. But some of y'all, some men are just dogs. I mean, just goddamn dogs. It's like, damn. I mean, just dogmatic. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I just don't know. I don't know. Y'all, I'm just putting on mascara today and some eyeliner. I'm trying to pump these babies up. See? I'm not gonna put no eyelashes on. Because my eyelids was a little swollen and they was itching. They still itching. So I just, like I said, I don't know how y'all, I don't understand that. I mean, you willing to risk it all for some coochie. I don't get it. But I guess I'm never gonna get it because I'm not a man. And maybe the men maybe y'all that watch this platform, y'all can explain it. You know, because this is the thing. Men will cheat on their wives. They never leave them. And then you women who cheat with married men and you know he married, you want him to leave his wife for you. He's not gonna do it. And I want you women to think about this. If he's married and he's cheating on his wife, what do you think he's gonna do with you? You think he's gonna be faithful to you? No. He's not going to be faithful to you. He's not going to be faithful to you. He's a cheater. He's a cheater. And I'm going to tell you all this. I made some dumb ass mistakes with dealing with men. And I'm going to be honest. I've been dated or been with a married man before. And let me tell you something. I've been with more than one. Okay? I would never, ever, 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 ever do that again. Number one, because I know better. And number two, because I know that that's just game. Them telling you, you know, she don't suck my dick right. She don't ever want to have sex. She, you know, she don't hold me. She don't listen to me. She lazy. She did all of these excuses just so they can fuck you. Just a bunch of excuses. She don't do this. She don't do that for me. It's game. It's a lie. Because if that was the case, why are you still with her, sir? Why are you still with her? If she's all of these things that you claim that she is, why are you still with her? Why? I would never, ever if I met a man right now, he told me he was married, I would cuss him out. Why the fuck are you trying to talk to me? You're married. The only way I would consider getting involved with a married man is that he would have to have a lot of money. He would have to have so much money that he was able to pay this mortgage for the next 3-4 years. And these motherfuckers ain't got money like that. So you think I'm finna squeeze or pull down my spanks just to get some dick? When I can get some dick from anybody? Whatever your wife ain't doing and you want me to do, you gonna pay, motherfucker. You finna pay this mortgage. You finna pay all these motherfucking bills. And I'm finna be a bitch that is motherfucking sharp. I won't be driving around up in this 2014 Toyota RAV4. Bitch, I want that Toyota Sequoia. Run me your motherfucking money. And because I know men are cheap and broke and ain't gonna do that bullshit, I'm not giving you shit when I can just fuck a broke motherfucker and who got some good dick and keep it moving. And no, he ain't got no money to give me like that. But you married and I'ma fuck you? No, I'll go fuck a single broke motherfucker. He'd have to have a lot of money. He'd have to set me up and set me out. I need my counts to be rolling. That's the only way I would fuck with one. But just to be fucking a married man who's got a regular job, struggling like me, Bitch, I ain't interested in you. I don't care how big your dick is, and I don't care if you can shoot cum from here to Hawaii. No. 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 I'm gonna go punch. I'll be right back. Ain't no way. Girl, he married. Girl, do he have some money? Because why you fucking with somebody who married, who can't do shit for you? That's stupid. I ain't doing that. And because I know married men are who they are and what they are, and they don't have nothing because they don't, get out my face. Get out my face. Because there's no way at this age, that I'm going to fuck with somebody who got somebody and you can't do shit for me. So like I told my girlfriend one time, tell y'all this quick story. We used to go hang out at this place in Chicago, if you're from Chicago, called the Family Den. And it was our spot. She was messing around with a married guy who was kicking her down with money. She has kids, and he was, making sure she was straight. She moved. He paid for the move, for the movers. He bought the kids all the bedroom sets, all of that. Well, he comes in with his wife. He knew that we were going to be there because she had talked to him early in the day and said this is where we was hanging out. Well, I don't know if he came up there. I don't know why he was there, but he came in there with his wife. This was my girlfriend gonna do. He brought his wife. He with his wife, and I'm finna go over there. And I snatched her. I said, "Bitch, no, you're not." I said, "So you finna mess your shit up?" I said, "You the side piece, baby. You the side piece. That's the main course right there. When you go to the restaurant, you go to Popeyes. They say, what's your side? You say mashed potatoes, french fries, corn, whatever. The main course is the chicken, right? The side piece is the side piece to go along with the meal. And that's what the fuck you are when you fuck with a married man. You a side piece. I said, why would you go up there and ruin your shit? You getting this and you getting that. I said, so what he with her? Could be, and this is my point. I'm not saying it's right, but what I'm saying is you knew that going in what it was. So you can't get mad now because he with the main course. You knew what your role was. Assume the position. Shut the fuck up. Stay your black ass over here, and don't go over there getting all up in his face and getting all up out of your body. And I said, because guess what? You ain't gonna get shit from his ass if you go over there and act a motherfucking fool. See, if you're gonna be a woman and you're gonna be out here playing the same game that a man play, you need to know how to play it, and you need to know how to play it better. Get what the fuck you need. Fuck all that, he married, and why can't he love me like that? Girl, these motherfuckers don't know how to love. They don't even know what that word means. They don't even know how to spell love. So it's best that you get the moolah. Get your motherfucking money. Get your bread. That's what you do. I would not be bothered with no married ass man. I don't want to be bothered with no single man. They stupid, and married men are stupid too. Stupid. But if you, I'm going to say this. I'm not finna go dickless, okay? I'm not finna do that. So if I fuck with you, I fuck with you because that's what I want to do. But expecting you to be all in love with me? No. I don't even think men know how. I'm not saying they don't know how to love, and I'm not saying that they can't love and they can't fall in love. They most certainly can. But a lot of these motherfuckers out here is just trying to get a nut, and that's it. And they on to the next pussy to see how they can get a nut with her. Because if you're willing to risk it all and lose it all over some different kind of pussy, and you don't even use a condom, you don't even think about your wife or your long-term partner or whatever, or the woman that you want, and you go out and you stick your dick in some wet and mushy and ejaculate in it, and don't even ask the woman if she on nothing, and then you ask her, she tell you that she is, and she lied, but you still didn't wrap your pickle up. I'm just saying. This is what I teach and preach and preach and preach. And I know he ain't gonna listen. I know he ain't. But I'm gonna keep telling him. It's what I keep telling Chris. I keep telling him. I say your penis is a valuable part of your body. Take care of your dick. Don't leave that up to no woman. Don't leave that up to women. Lie. You can't no woman trap you. You trap your damn self. If you know you fucking married and you want to go out here and you want to fuck around, put something on your dick. You just got to feel the mush and the gush. You got to. Because what you finna feel is 18, 19 years of fucking child support. You finna lose all your shit over some wet ass pussy. Some different wet ass pussy. Y'all need to stop listening to the WAP song. I got that wet ass pussy. That's what you willing to risk. That's what you willing to throw away for some wet ass pussy. Make it make sense, people, because it don't make sense to me. Why are you damn near almost 100 motherfucking years old and you still having babies? You still having babies. And you ain't got shit. You still having babies. At goddamn almost fucking 60 years old. You still can't be exclusive with one person. You still gotta fuck all of these different pussies. At 60, at 70, at 80. Nigga, when you gonna grow the fuck up? Real talk. I mean, you would had all the pussy in your 20s. You would had all the pussy in your 30s. You would had all the pussy. But now you damn near old as fucking Methuselah and you still trying to fuck every pussy. And you still ain't smart because you still ain't wrapped your dick up. And you still having babies? Girl, I cannot be bothered. So my question was, what would you do? What would you do? I told you what I would do. What I would do if I was married and my husband stepped out on me and he had a baby at this age, it all would have to depend on what he did. If he wanted that woman and he was like, you know what? I want to be with my child. I'm going to go with her. Fuck you, motherfucker, bye. But if I put his ass out and I knew he was begging and he was telling me I ain't with her like that no more, it would be a whole lot he would have to prove for me to stay. But I also know that if I stay, what I'm going to be up against and what I'm going to have to deal with. And do I want to deal with that? I don't know. It depends on how deep my love is for him. And that's why I don't really want to love nobody that deeply that I got to make that type of decision. And I'm going to say this again. If you are 50 and over and you are still having sex and you cannot be exclusive with one person at this age, I don't care what it is, what y'all are, what kind of goddamn title it is. If me and you at this age, at 54, and we fucking, and you still telling me I fuck other women and I'm fucking you, baby, go head on with your bad self. Go head on. Go head on. Because if you can't be exclusive with just me, I don't gotta be your woman or your wife. But when it come to them body parts bumping and grinding, when it come to sharing fluids, and you're sharing fluids with some other woman, and you coming back and you share, go head on. Go head on. If I see you are still a man who gotta have a lot of attention from women, and you gravitate towards that, and you always up in different women's faces and all that, baby, go head on. Go head on with your bad self. I'm going to sit this one out. I'm away from you from afar. Hey, how you doing? I ain't giving you shit. So I'm not willing to die for no dick. I'm not. I love it. But I ain't willing to die for none of that shit. Because if you still out here sticking your pickle in every pickle jar, and that's what I had told my friend. I said, listen here. I don't know what you do or what you own. When we first got together, I said, but if you are a man that is sexually active with multiple women, I said, I need to know that now because I'm out. Now, I know you all sitting back saying, well, how would you know? Because you know they lie. Well, you would know. You'll find out. And it ain't even about you cheating on me. It's about the fact that you don't know how to be exclusive with me. And so if you still running every route and trying to get up under every skirt, and I find that out, and I have fuck with you, I'm not fucking with you no more. I don't care if you got the bomb ass diggity dick. I'm not. And I'm speaking from a single woman. This is not for married women. This is for single women. So that's what I would do. But we live in a world right now where people are getting all types of shit and they dying. And I need to be here for my baby boy. So I'm not willing. Not for no dick. Not for dick. No. No. Sex don't, I love sex, but it don't mean that much to me. To die. No. I don't need that kind of dick that make your hair fall out, make you rocking back and forth. I don't need that kind. No, that's all right. Keep your dick. We good, baby. We good. So men, you need to start wrapping up your pickle, and women, you need to start making them wrap the pickles up so you can be safe. Because they are fucking around. They doing it. I'm just telling you. They doing it. They doing it. So anyway, y'all, I'm going to let y'all go. Y'all have a good, blessed Wednesday on this hump day. Isn't that appropriate? We talking about sex. Humping. Hump. If you hump on something today, make sure you wrap it up. That's all I got to say. And ladies, had a condoms for them. Tell them, put it on there. Put it on there. Now, baby, put it on there. We can hump, but you got to make sure that I'm good and you good. That's all I'm saying. So anyway, y'all have a good day. I love you with the love of everything from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for coming on and supporting Cece's Fashion is My Passion YouTube platform. If this is your first time here, I hope you'll come back again. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, turn on your bell notification, give this video a thumbs up, and leave me a comment in the comment section. And let me know what you would do, girlfriend. Let me know what you would do. Or my guy. Let me know what you would do. All right, y'all. Bye.